businesses represent an ideal at the heart of our nation's promise that with ingenuity and hard work, anyone can build a better life.
Hi, I'm Kathy Fong Riddle, and I'm with People Integration, Inc. And this class has been wonderful and great. I appreciate MBG, and I believe what they provided to me as a new business person is really additional tools to make me successful in the future, and they have sharpened other tools that I've carried along the way. But I think each class has been very unique in providing some area of specialty need that we have in being able to start and carry forward a business. So I appreciate all the people.
Someone once said that the hardest thing is showing up. And you all have shown up for the last 10 weeks straight. Congratulations. Infinity Business Solutions is very excited to have worked with several partners who helped us in designing this program. This included the 10 modules that you've all gone through we've been getting such great feedback from the evaluation. We're very excited about that. And we incorporated instructor-led, which is what you did in the classroom, peer learning, you had coaching, you also had post-classroom where you sent in your capability statements, you reviewed them. And one evaluation clearly said the guest speakers were a differentiator for them, that we even included small businesses like yourself as guest speakers. So we're very happy and proud of that. And to SoCal Gas, the commitment you have shown makes a tangible difference in all our lives. It makes parents take children to school. It makes parents secure their future. It provides children's means to education and provided myself, for example, a very stable company, and we're growing because of SoCal Gas participation and support of us. And one person said, of course, Gary is the one who said it, I've been able to fund my dream and travel as a small business owner. And I didn't realize that I had so many advantages being a business owner. So thank you, Gary. He also said that being a small business owner to help his grandkids secure a place where they can grow. That's a small business. So this day is also a day of transition. It's an amazing thing to think that we're ending this 10-week journey. So congratulations for the team for providing you a fantastic experience. Speaking of team, let me recognize the amazing team that has done this work. First is our sponsor, SoCal Gas. Valerie has been here 10 weeks straight. She's been here supporting us, and she made a joke and said, this is the most I've come to this facility in my career at SoCal Gas. So thank you, Valerie. To Rick Hobbs and to your team, we thank you so much for allowing us to be part of your success at SoCal Gas. And we want to continue to grow with you, so we thank you.
California Gas has a program like this that they can partner up with Infinity Business Solutions and provide a class that brings the level of college material. I haven't heard some of these terms since many years ago in college in my business education. And in the past 10 weeks, we've covered how to develop a business, how to plan a business, how to obtain financial support, how to identify the business needs. Other than business efficiency and risk management, we've also learned how to hire employees. We've learned about workers' compensation. We've learned about risk management, again, is another section. We learned how to write proposals. We learned how to do negotiations. And through writing contracts and how to efficiently and effectively communicate to utilities organizations such as Southern California Gas, since it's on their turf. We have developed SWOT analysis. We've studied marketing, and we have came back in and went through networking and principles that would go through technology, social media, and we've learned about process controls and how we can communicate through those process controls and social media sites and other web-based and cloud-based information societies that we're developing into now as the world grows. And in this Mastering Business Growth class, I have personally learned and hopefully supported as much as everyone else here. I believe that everyone in this class has brought something to this class and gained something from this class. In 10 weeks showing up, I see faces that I've been seeing for 10 weeks, and I can see the smiles on their face and how happy they are that they're able to stand up here and speak in front of a group of people. Some people are a little intimidated, but through the knowledge that they got from the last 10 weeks, they're able to actually describe their business, describe how they can effectively communicate to Southern California Gas, how they might be able to perform or to substantiate services for this corporation through the training that they received through the Mastering Business Growth class. I'm proud of myself because even though I've been doing this for 25 years and I've got 15 years of licensing and 11, 12 years of certification, I've actually learned a couple of things that I was about to forget. And I'm able to go back and start over and grow my business. And I've got some new ideas from all of you guys. And I hope that I've provided some effort and some instinctive growth on your part so that you might think about something that we've covered in this class. And that's what I've learned how to do. Listen. They bring it. Everybody in this class has brought something to this table. Right up here and spoken to this microphone, mostly. And we've all grown together. And I think through this Mastering Business Growth class and the great sponsorship from Southern California Gas, that we can move forward and that we can be successful in our business growth.
Welcome everyone to your graduation. I think it's just a fantastic program. This is one of the things I really look forward to about my job is coming and being here on the graduation day for our Mastering Business Growth classes. And I really think that everyone at Infinity has just done an incredible job putting these together. Actually have been with the gas company for this my 31st year coming up, and a little hard to believe thinking back over the years, it goes so fast. And you may think that having been here for that long, it makes you wonder, what would this guy know anything? How could he even relate to somebody in a small business working for such a big business for so long? Well, actually, small businesses are part of my blood, in that my parents owned a small manufacturing company for their whole career out in Riverside County, and they actually supplied mace carriers, radio cases, and other leather products for the gas company long before I ever worked here. And I remember all the nights, the Thursday nights at dinner, where they would say, "Can we make payroll tomorrow?" And how they talked about factoring paper and just all the challenges of being a small business owner. The biggest reason I like to come here is to say thank you for doing this, and thank you for keeping these small businesses going. You know, I think that it's so important to the business itself, to your families, the communities that you're in, where you're providing jobs for people that otherwise might not have that. And just beyond anything else that you think about, the joys and the challenges and the soaring feelings that you get from running a small business, I think it's just fantastic. Commitment of the gas company to this is pretty strong. Where it says 38% of our procurement is with small businesses, well, I should say with diverse businesses, and some aren't so small. It's actually now 45%, and I expect next year it's going to even be larger. So we're very, very proud of that. We've been doing this for over 30 years. There were some of our suppliers that have been with us for that long, and we've watched them go from very, very small companies. One that comes to mind is a multi-billion-dollar company now with offices overseas. And she started with us as her first contract. So, and that was at the earliest days, so that was about 30 years. So the company's commitment has been long and strong in this area. It's at the highest levels of our company. Our chairman and chief executive officer, Dennis Ariola, always asks me, how are we doing with our supplier diversity spend right now? He's well aware of it. He goes up to San Francisco once a year and talks about it with the 5 sitting commissioners at the commission. And so he's pretty close to the details of it, and he's very proud of the accomplishments that we've made. The biggest advantage, I think, that we have from a business perspective is it increases the size of the pool of suppliers we have bidding on projects. And the diversity of thought and experience that comes into that, I think, makes us a stronger and better company. We didn't get to this kind of a place where we're even able to start hiring people like Lily to come and run these beautiful classes for us without a lot of work. There's been a lot of people that walked these halls before me that got us to this place, that put the effort into develop the supplier relationships, help the suppliers grow, and give the suppliers the opportunities that they need. It takes a lot of perseverance, not unlike what you're having to do to run your businesses with perseverance. It's a normal course of business for us, as I mentioned earlier. This isn't a program anymore. When you get to this level of supplier diversity, this isn't a program. It's how we do business. The next 10 years, people say, okay, you're at this 45%. What's next, Rick? What are you going to do next? And really what we're looking at is the quality of the suppliers that are being developed. This is why we have these types of classes. So you can go through and build the business acumen of those suppliers. also helping to reach out to other lines of business besides the utility business is so important. Cut your teeth with us if we're your first opportunity, but take what you've learned and put it elsewhere. Don't put all your eggs in the utility basket, because that's not the right way to do it. Also, as you move out into the community, getting more and more business, you're diversifying yourself just by the nature of dealing with these different companies. You're going to be required to learn different skills. Some of you are going to be required to learn very, very quickly. But I think that's what I appreciate most about the smaller companies that we work with, is that they're very agile. They can move very, very quickly, get things done that we as a large lumbering corporation can't do so fast. So that's a real asset. There's a few words of advice I'll share. Let's see, they gave me 5, and I'm going to pick out the two favorites. Make your goals big. Don't be afraid of big. Just as big as you can dream. That, to me, I think is the secret of all this, is keeping the dreams large and not being afraid to pursue those dreams in that way. The second is kind of the motto of my company, is you start first with your customers. And you understand what your customers value. You work hard to understand that. You stay up with the times. And that's something, you may look at our company and say, how's a big company like yours stay? That's what we do pretty good. But be mindful of what's going on in society, be mindful of what's going on in the business world, and adjust your business accordingly. I think leads to a tremendous amount of success for you in the future. The customers come first, service comes first. And that really is what we live by, is we're a service-oriented company. Our customers do come first. And I think that that's a large reason that the consistently good reports from the J.D. Powers and the other folks that analyze our service level and call our customers, and we usually do pretty well as a company in those areas. Also, I'm not going to say, I don't like to use the word fail, but and that's one of the notes that they gave me here, is talk about not being afraid to fail. I think the first thing you do is you take that out of your vocabulary. The word doesn't exist, because you won't fail. You might start something over, didn't go your way, but you're not going to fail. And think about the risk, like we talked about earlier, to get to your growth vision. Take the appropriate risks to get there. And most importantly, and this is the most important thing I want to leave you with today, is knock on the door. And keep knocking on the door and keep showing up. I know suppliers that have knocked on our door for 5 years before the timing's been just right for everything to go right. And you've got to just keep knocking on that door and not giving up. And you know what? Don't just knock on our door waiting for us. Go next door and start knocking on their door too. And just keep punching it through. And it does happen. And the reason why I really think is persistence, knocking on the doors, and just making sure that you're making the things happen to you. So, congratulations, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here today. I guess that's my favorite thing to do. And I'm ready to graduate.
Sturgeon, President and founder of the Sturgeon Group. We provide IT consulting services specializing in program and project management of system implementations. The MBG program has really been just a wonderful initiative sponsored by SoCalGas. The training sessions were really top-notch. The panelists that were brought on board really gave their full experience and just shared their knowledge with the class around some do's and don'ts and tips and tricks. So there's not one session that I attended where I didn't walk away with something new. So I would highly recommend it to anyone considering making the time investment. It's well worth it.
This is Juan Rivera with Acumen Environmental Services, and I just wanted to thank the gas company and Infinity Business Solutions about this program. It's been a great resource for me to learn about managing a business and starting my business from A to C. I've learned everything to do the projects on the field on my industry, but I didn't know how to manage a business. And now that I start a business, this is a great tool for me to start it and get it going and take it to success. Thank you very much for everything.
My name is Jay Simpson of Systems Unlimited. We are a technology solution provider. We offer technology procurement, project management, and project-based staff augmentation to government entities. The MBG program over the past 10 weeks has been extremely insightful. Particularly what I found the most insightful was the financial segment. I found out that I probably wasn't reading my cash flow and P&L statements as properly as I should. It taught us how to do those analysis and also forecast quite effectively. I'm very happy with the skills that I've gained through this course. Thank you.
Greetings, I'm Michelle Cheeks, and I run the SCORE program at Southern California Gas Company. That's the Smaller Contractor Opportunity Realization Effort. And we're so proud to partner with the Mastering Business Growth program to talk to suppliers about opportunities at the gas company. I have met so many people here today who were very well prepared with the capability statement and could really articulate well what they could provide to the gas company. And that's the important thing whenever you as a supplier are talking with a utility. Thank you.